day and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be discussing things you should do if you find yourself in an accident zone. In an accident area, things that you need to do. I have some things here that you have to do when you find yourself in an accident zone. It's true that one might not have found himself in somewhere that warrants him doing anything, but things can change quickly and drastically and you will need to do something. So what then are you going to do? So I have some points here that I'm going to mention to you all. First, you need to do is stay calm. It's important for you to stay calm because if you give the patient hope too that all things are going to be alright, then you need to dial 911 or any emergency code in your locality. In developed countries, when you dial that code, you need to listen to them. They'll give you instructions on what to do and carry out on the patient. But in developing countries like my country, the 911 in fact doesn't work, it hardly works. So what you have to do, you have to do it by yourself. So for developed countries, when you find yourself in a situation, you just follow the steps that the personnel on the phone will tell you. Follow it to do. But in places where you have to do things by yourself, these are what you do. You check the environment, the accident zone for any danger signs. Let's say, for example, the individual accident occurred, the car assaulted. There is probability that that car may explode because there will be fuel leakage. So what you have to do, you need to seek for help to be able to carry out the victim from the car and take him to a safe area. You need to be safe yourself because you can only assist someone that is injured when you are safe. So after checking the environment for any danger signs, then you now face the patient or the victim, check for his consciousness. If he has an ID card on him, what you have to do is just to call his name out. If he answers, fine. Then you now ask him what the day is. If he knows his name, you ask those questions to ascertain maybe he has no problem with the brain, maybe he has no concussion on his head. Yes. So after asking those questions and everything is alright, you know that he's safe for the meantime. But for individuals that did not respond at all, what you have to do is to inflict pain. You can easily pinch the individual. Pinch the individual. If he flinches or if he shakes, you know that the individual is semi-conscious, not totally conscious. Then you can then check the patient for his breathing pattern. If it's clear, no problem. But if it's not clear, you need to arrange the individual. Then you check the individual for his pulse. You can check the pulse. You can check the pulse any places that is available in the body. There are different places to check the pulse. Bring it down. So there are different places to check the pulse. Normally the most available ones is the radial artery. You see your hand, you follow the tongue down to the wrist. At this point, you can put your 3 fingers and feel the pulse there. If here is very weak, you can go to the carotid artery around the neck region. Normally for the male, where you can easily find it, you pick from the Adam's apple located here. You move to the right or to the left a little bit towards the side of the neck and you can feel the pulse. But normally how I feel mine, from this area where the jaw has its pivot, let me put it that way, you can feel downwards. When you feel, you just put your hand underneath the neck there, you can feel the pulse. So if the pulse is there beating, fine. But if it's very weak, you need to carry out CPR, that is cardiopulmonary resuscitation. You do it so as to restore at least blood flow to all the body and also aid his breathing pattern. So like I've said now, after doing all this, you put the patient in a recovery position. Putting the patient in a recovery position will aid the patient and avoid the patient from choking due to fluids that's coming out from his body. So now that I've said the things that you can do when you're in an accident zone, things that you can do when you're in an accident zone, the patient might not always be having difficulty breathing or need CPR. What if the patient is bleeding or has a fracture? What then are you going to do? Well, I'll make another video. For that. In the video, I'm going to tell you what to do when you find the patient bleeding or has a fracture. But you can do it to leave your comments. So in your comment section, please, you can like and comment. My Instagram page account is down here. So you can like and comment on which one you want me to post, how to do the CPR and maintain breathing, or what to do when you find when the patient or the victim is having bleeding or fracture, what I'm going to do. So please like and subscribe to this channel. I don't take much of your time so that you'll not see she's taking much of your MB. So next time.